Him and Sanford was playing casual matches at the Arc, and you know, there's a lot of animosity goes on when you play matches with a lot of hardcore players. So Andre, kind of got upset at Sanford talking nonsense about the game or whatever, and he kind of Captain Corridor to the floor.
Oh man!
He did an EX Seismo to the pavement.
Oh, he did a real life EX Seismo. Oh, that's good shit. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I've watched Andre play for a bit, and it doesn't look like it's affecting his execution at all.
He's kind of off his hand. He hasn't moved his hand completely in order to get his combos off. But Andre's a really good player, so this should be an interesting match.
Kreymore right there. He's trying to go for that anti-air. Air-to-air against Bison. Right? Bison's air-to-air medium punches is so scary.
Yeah, definitely. It leads into his ultra. He doesn't have an ultra, but it leads into a lot of other things too if you don't have an ultra.
You can connect the cycle to anything, man.
All right, we got a Cycle Crusher. Abel trying to get jump ins to try to get in. Twisted Jago's getting his links now, Pat.
I really don't think that Abel should be trying to jump in on
definitely not.
On Bison. He's got other ways to get in.
Yeah, definitely. He has rolls. There's the EX Wrecker.
Oh, man. Mixes it up into a throw.
All right, that's the first game.
Andre's going straight for that
Twisted Jago, yep. There we go. We have round 2.
So if you're just joining us, it's Andre playing as Bison, also known as Twisted Jago.
Twisted Jago, right.
And on the player 2 side, we have an Abel being played by Kreymore.
And Abel lands a tornado throw.
Oh, very nice. He gets that mix-up. First time goes to the tornado looks like that goes to the combo.
This is actually a bad matchup in Abel's favor, and actually, Bison's favor, but it seems like Kreymore's having a very good time trying to get in.
Unfortunately, releases that a little bit too early. Oh, yeah,
good trade.
Good trade.
A very good trade.
I wasn't sure what that was. It looks like Kreymore's just trying to figure out, get information about how Andre is going to respond to that kick-on block dash cancel.
So. 2 more light hits from Abel, and it could be game. Goes for a wheel kick.
Yeah, that's something else, man. Especially when Bison's fully loaded with level 2 Ultra. I don't know what he's doing, but it's working.
Yeah.
It's working.
For safe stuff, I don't think he should try to go air-to-air. Bison goes over ear cycle pressure. Tries to keep the pressure on Abel. There we got the tech hit.
All right, so Abel again. We're seeing this multiple times in a row. Abel's fully loaded at the end of the game. What kind of EXs from Abel are we going to see?
We're definitely going to see EX Wrecker to try to get in until a dash cancel, until Crouching Fierce, until Ultra, definitely.
He does that Ultra. Oh, it looks like Andre's really changing up his game. Trying to get that rhythm.
And we got the tech hit. It's anybody's game right now. We got a successful wheel kick.
Doesn't look like Abel's pressure game on mix-up, pressure on wake-up is being used too well because he's doing it outside of tornado throw.
Definitely. And he tries to dash in for a sneaking one, but Bison keeps him out with the scissor kick.
I don't think I've seen this guy get thrown once yet.
All right.
Might not be enough.
And that's game by Bison.
Fierce goes the wrong way.
Twisted Jago takes his game. Take the mic back.
All right, thanks for the guys' commentary, sir.
Sorry about that.
So you're back?
Yes, I am again. All right, so again, more technical support, but actually there's something that I think that we might be able to do on our end. So.
Okay. Well, anyway, right now we have a Bison versus Bison match.
Oh, mirror match. How's Andre's hand holding up?
Andre does not look like he's being affected right now.
So, who was that before? Who we just had? The guy walked in.
Oh, we had Kreymore up playing against Abel.
Okay.
It was a very close match. It looks like Kreymore eventually succumbed to Andre's being able to adapt, change up his mix-up, change up his rhythm.
Well, you know what? That's a lot about. That's very. That relates to what Andre was speaking about a few hours ago. About really about not always doing the same pattern, always mixing it up. Of course, that's the basic element of Street Fighter play. But Andre obviously can execute that to a good deal.
The thing about this Bison matchup is both of these guys can fly for days.
Yep.
And not have a really good answer.
And not really do anything. I mean, it's.
We're actually seeing a lot of movement right now.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure why, because most of the time he's getting punished pretty hard. Scissor kicks don't shorts.
Yeah, and Andre's really applying pressure with his scissor kicks. Now I'm not seeing him do the double scissor kicks like we saw him do in the King's Highway tournament. I'm supposing that's probably because it only works against certain larger characters. But Andre would literally get 4 blocks of chip damage, where he's only getting 2 here. But Andre, look at him putting out that jab, really just trying to get something out of him. Also with the low kick as well.
Both these guys doing jump away immediate punches just in case.
Yeah, just in case, absolutely. Because if you catch that one juggle, you're going to be able to get in.
So Andre takes a 50% lead and clinches out this first round.
Mirror Devil Stress, I mean, it's just what to expect in a mirror match like this. I mean, it's almost as boring as, say, Claw in ST, I would say. So lots of flying around. Yeah, it is, but that's the that's the nature of the game. And the problem with mirror matches, I guess, across the board is that the strengths, but you share strengths and you share weaknesses. So how do you exploit? There's no mismatch.
Well, the thing about this match is that his strengths counter his own weaknesses,
Yes.
which is actually really strange. That's kind of why I feel like Bison as often ends up in a blowout. The first time Andre took that match pretty handily, and this time doesn't look like he's doing.
I know. Now it looks like he lost the round. He lost it with only about with only doing about 20% damage. So it's really kind of that's uncharacteristic of Andre. But I expect to see Andre adapt here. So, but. But Andre now trying to. Oh, that was a nice jump back roundhouse. Something that we haven't seen before. Like most of the guys are just throwing up the medium punch when they're in the air.
Well, think about what we're talking about. They're playing the same character. They kind of have similar styles. But the difference, like the player 2 side of Bison, who's Jeron, has been conserving a lot of meter.
He has been, and it's something. And right now, the thing is,
It looks like it's paying off.
It looks like it's paying off, but Andre has Ultra, and if Andre just gets that one hit, and Andre can get that one hit, he's going to get that Ultra.
Oh!
Wow.
Another one dropped by Jeron.
Right now, Jeron, I believe, he's just going all out. He's throwing everything out just to win the match, and he does beat him.
He knew that Andre wanted to fly away right there.
Yeah. I mean, you saw that really aggressive Bison come out at the very end because he tasted that victory he won, and he knew that if he just kept applying chip damage, that he was going to pull it out.
Now, Team Empire 1 and Empire 3, right?
Is this still the Empire Civil War? So who's Captain America and who's Iron Man? That's a little comic book reference. It's all right.
So both of these teams are down to a third player. First side is Sanford Kelly playing as Ryu, one of his pet projects that I don't think has been seen publicly quite yet. And the battle begins.
Now, of course, as we've mentioned before, Ryu, obviously being the most balanced character in the game, has balance in the sense that he always has counters. But I haven't seen Sanford Kelly really using it. But look at. He's really being put on the defensive now. It looks like he's not that he's unfamiliar with the Bison matchup, but he just maybe doesn't know how to react fast enough, maybe as well as he would with Cammy, say.
Well, the thing about Sanford is that he likes to play the most unconventional characters and run the most unconventional strategies. I'm really excited to see what he's going to do to such a played character like you. Unfortunately, it looks like this is coming to overwhelming pressure.
Yeah, and he's dropped that first round, and I'm actually wondering, don't get me wrong, this is winners still, correct?
I believe so.
So, I mean, at the risk of going to losers, why risk a new character? I mean, especially against people that you play and you know. I mean, if he's played Jeron before, maybe he's had confidence in other matches with him.
Man, it's just Jeron's obviously got that short scissor kick pressure.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that Jeron is really doing right now is guessing when the other guy's going to try to get out of dodge.
Yeah.
Roundhouse.
And that was a nice SRK counter by Sanford, but I don't know it's going to be enough because, to be honest, he's really not being as aggressive with Ryu as I'd like him to be because right now he's down life and staying in the corner isn't going to do it. And
the thing about this match is...
that was nice.
Sanford ties it up with that SFK Ultra.
Ties it up, but again, he's got to apply pressure. But he is worried about Bison's Ultra. Bison's got Ultra loaded, and so if he does the wrong thing, there we go. And Sanford loses.
Sanford had been doing well countering air to air with the jumping roundhouse, but not that.
And Jeron, was that an EX head stomp?
That was an EX.
So the EX head stomp being much more powerful, especially on trade. Hadn't pulled it out before, so. right now what you end up seeing is, the kind of not, just holding out to the end and holding out that kind of like secret weapon.